What do you mean I don't love you anymore? Celebrating our 13th anniversary. It's almost unfair how much beauty one country can hold. Can we do an outfit check?
Sometimes I'm eating corn in the airport.
Story time about how we started dating.
No.
What was going on in your head?
Fabulous.
That's the story of our lives.
Filmează camera ascunsă.
What is the biggest challenge we overcame in our relationship? Hello my dears and welcome to another vlog. Today is the 10th of August and my husband and I are celebrating 13 years since we started dating and 3 years since our religious wedding ceremony. As a tradition, we are flying somewhere special every year for our anniversary. And this time we are flying to Italy. We are going to Positano. Last time we were in Positano was 5 years ago and it was for our anniversary as well. We were so young and had such big dreams. It was during the pandemic, summer 2020, the borders between countries in Europe just opened. We flew from London to Rome, rented a car and drove to Positano. We loved it so much, so we promised each other that we are gonna return, so today is the day. 7 a.m. we have to catch the flight. Stay tuned because in this vlog I'm gonna do a story time about how we met and how we started dating. This is my airport outfit. Guys, we're at the airport and guess what we're doing? Eating quail eggs in the VIP lounge. My parents gave us corn.
I just wanted to show you that it's not always about glitz and glamour. Sometimes I'm eating corn at 8 a.m. in the airport. This is what life is all about. By the way, sweet corn is one of my favorite things about summer.
Good? We arrived in Rome and now we have a 3 hours drive to Positano. We just arrived in Positano. We are staying at the Sirenuse hotel. I'm a bit sleepy and dizzy from the road trip and also really hungry, so we came for lunch with this beautiful view. Hungry. We just got our room, so let's start with the bathroom. Love when there is mirrors everywhere. Here is the shower and we're entering the bedroom. Here we have some complimentary fruits and nuts and this limoncello, and here we have the balcony. Wow. Do you like it?
Here tonight, a glass of champagne and the view.
I took a cold shower, put on a hydrating mask, and I really want to take at least a 30-minute nap. I took a nap and I feel fresh. Vlad took a nap as well.
Took a nap.
Did you take a nap right here? I'm also ready for dinner. This is my outfit. I'm wearing Malini, this Malini silk set. Vlad, can we do an outfit check?
Yep.
Wearing this lilac silk set from Malini. Styled it with my pink Chanel bag, this body chain, earrings. By happy coincidence, my friend Mimi is here in Positano today as well, so we are meeting for dinner. It's gonna be a really special anniversary night. I can't say that we really celebrated today because we are a bit tired after the flight, after the road trip, but we have a whole trip ahead to celebrate. The restaurant is at 13 minutes distance from the hotel by walk and 15 by car, so obviously we're walking.
Crash the anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Limoncello, 13 years of love.
Cheers to 5x more.
Time to go to sleep.
See you tomorrow. Good morning. What a beautiful life. Correct, Bob? It's such a beautiful day here in Positano, and I'm feeling so grateful to be here with my husband celebrating our 13th anniversary. I can't believe it's been so long. 5 years ago we came to Positano for the first time. Exactly 5 years ago. It was our anniversary as well. And we stayed at a simple hotel, still Positano style, very beautiful, but nothing fancy. I remember us looking up at the hill and dreaming of the day we are gonna come here and stay at the most luxurious and beautiful hotels in Positano, like the Sirenuse. So we promised ourselves that one day we are going to afford the lifestyle we were dreaming about. So this isn't just our anniversary, it's celebrating a milestone in our journey. I am ready for breakfast. This is what I'm wearing, a Marini dress, our signature silhouette cinched at the back. You've probably seen this dress in blue in my Saint-Tropez vlog. This is a new print which is perfect for the Amalfi Coast and Nikki B pearls. But since it's our anniversary vlog, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
What's one thing that kept our relationship strong? What do you think?
I think first of all is love, then honesty. Also one of the main things to not give up in hard times.
Not give up on each other.
Just keep communicating and handling all the problems together and learning each other's love language.
I totally agree with Vlad with all the points, especially the last one. Learning each other's love language is so important. I read this book, The 5 Love Languages, and it completely changed the way I see partnership, relationships, and I understood why we used to have so many miscommunications because both of us have different love languages. So basically there is one main love language that we all speak, there is a dialect of it, there is the primary, the secondary, and so on. All of them are important, but the main one is how you love and how you want to receive love. The languages are quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gift giving, and physical touch. For me, it's quality time, and a dialect of it is communication. I love spending time with Vlad, talking to him. His love language is acts of service, so he's gonna do things for me. For example, he's gonna vacuum the house when I don't have time, or he's gonna cook dinner for me, or he's gonna take my pictures even though he's super busy. So this is how he manifests his love, and sometimes when we argue, I'm like, oh, you don't love me anymore. And he's like, what do you mean I don't love you anymore? I do all these things for you and you don't even realize. But what I need to feel loved is for him just to spend time with me, and vice versa. Yeah, right? It's not all you need. It's like the most important thing, because all of them are important and you should manifest all love languages in your relationship, but you need to learn to speak your partner's primary love language. We are going to the beach, so I got changed into a swimsuit. This is the outfit. I love the bag that the hotel offers, so cute. Cold plunge. We are ready for dinner, and I decided to wear the same dress I wore this morning because I love it so much. Good morning, my dears. There is a Missoni store nearby, so I wanted to check it out before breakfast, so that's where I'm heading right now. I'm back in the room. I didn't get anything. I wasn't obsessed. I was actually looking for a long dress, but everything they had in my size was short. At least I went for a morning walk. Ce-a fost doar de mine?
Opa. Ne filmează camera ascunsă.
Another day, another Marini dress. This is our breakfast: poached eggs, avocado, acai bowl, over easy fried eggs, little dessert from the buffet, hubby, and this incredible view. Hotels rarely serve good acai. This one is amazing, right?
Very good.
So good. Peanut butter. Today we're switching hotels and heading to Il San Pietro di Positano, a place which I've dreamed of visiting for so many years. And today is finally coming true. I'm gonna miss this room. The bed was so cozy. What should we do with these flowers, Vlad?
Leave for the nice guests.
Fantastic, ще? Ia uite, Vladici. Lemon sorbet. Wow. This view, I cannot believe my eyes. This is so beautiful. Wow. Cheers. Guys, the room is insane. Let's do a tour. This is what you see when you first enter. Here we have a coffee station, the wardrobe. This is the bed. We have a beautiful terrace. And my favorite part, the bathroom. Just look at this. Wow. Crazy. This is so beautiful. The marble. Another mirror and the shower. I got changed for the beach and this is the outfit. What do you guys think? Guys, I don't think I will ever get over this bathroom. So pretty. This beach is so magical. Inside the cave. We were sitting here with Vlad and talking about how Italy might just be the perfect country in the whole world. It's got everything: the mountains, the sea, the lakes. If you go to Sardinia, you get the most beautiful beaches, almost like Maldives. If you go to the Alps, you have some of the best slopes in Europe. The food, which, let's be honest, is the best food in the world. The art, the fashion, the architecture, the history, everything. It's almost unfair how much beauty one country can hold. The rain is coming and we are running to hide. By the way, in the previous hotel we had room number 44 and this time it's 43. What are the odds? We are back in the room. I took a shower, put the robe on. There is a thunderstorm outside. Can you hear it? And I'm feeling so cozy sitting here inside and admiring this view. I'm just hoping the storm will pass because I want to take some pictures at sunset. Vlad's face when he had pizza for the first time in how many months? 5 months?
5 months.
He cut gluten from his diet and now he's back at it just while he's in...
Vlad, che cosa fai? Che cosa fai? Eu știu un cuvânt special.
As you probably know, Vlad has cut off gluten from his diet and he only makes an exception when he's in Italy or in France and Greece because the quality of the dough, the flour is much better and he doesn't feel bad after eating it. Another anniversary surprise. Here I have my favorite dessert of all time, wild strawberries, vanilla ice cream, and here is a little complimentary surprise from the hotel for our anniversary. Good morning, my dears. I'm taking a few moments to manifest my gratitude for the life I am living and this view I woke up to. It's like I'm looking at a painting, God's painting. This is the restaurant we had dinner yesterday. Here is the famous San Pietro terrace. We are ready for breakfast. I'm wearing yellow to match the Positano style. Celery juice.
This one is sweet.
Back to the room, getting ready for the beach, and I'm wearing another Positano style swimsuit. I've been saving it for this trip. Now my outfit is complete. I'm obsessed with this mirror. Can you tell? I want to take it home. The mirror and the view. We need to take those stairs to the beach. Let's do it. We can do it, Vlad. We're not lazy to take the elevator, especially when there is such a nice view. I found the gym, Vlad. Imagine exercising with this view.
Ce-ai făcut?
Basil. Portocale. Il San Pietro is a family-owned hotel and they grow everything on their property. Look at this garden.
Fabulous. Ой.
What's doing here, Bibi?
Waiting.
He came to reserve the spot for me to take pictures. Yesterday was rainy and I couldn't take the picture that I wanted, so I got ready before dinner wearing this Malini cotton dress. Just look at this view.
You must be a hero. Your measurements and by the gods. And every time I'm with
On our first day here, we had dinner with Mimi, her daughter, and Lydia, Alex's mom. And tonight we bumped into Alex with his daughter and his mom. Again, how Mimi said, serendipity. Right? And now we're having dinner, pizza. My favorite dessert again. Good morning, my dears. We are off to breakfast. Today is our last day, and to be honest, I don't want to leave this place. Staying at Il San Pietro feels like living in a fantasy novel. I'm simply mesmerized by these views. An interesting fact is that Il San Pietro was designed and built by Camillo Cinque in 1960, and the hotel is still run by his family today. These are the best olives I've ever had in my life, and salted almonds. I know I promised I'll tell you the story of how Vlad and I met and started dating because it's our anniversary vlog. I didn't forget, I was just saving it for last. As you already know, Vlad and I have been together for 13 years and happily married for 3. For those who don't know, when I was little, from the age of 9 until I was 14, I was a TV presenter. I used to host a TV show at the national channel, and Vlad confessed that he had known me since his childhood thanks to that TV show. He said he watched it every Saturday and was thinking one day this girl will be mine. But my side of the story starts a little bit later. We attended the same school, we had some common friends, but we never really hanged out together. I mean, we've been to a few birthday parties when we were little. I didn't remember him. Vlad says that he remembers me. To be honest, I didn't even know his name yet. Until one day in the schoolyard, I noticed this handsome boy looking at me, and I immediately felt a spark.
Fabulous.
Probably even love at first sight. I liked him, but I didn't do anything about it because I believe that boys should take the first step, so I waited. But there is one trick that I used, and it was looking into his eyes until I made him feel a bit uncomfortable. So every time our paths crossed, either in the schoolyard or on the halls or in the cafeteria, our eyes locked for a few seconds. And I used to get butterflies every time this happened. This continued for a few weeks until one day I received a message in my inbox from him saying, "You look cute." And that's how we started chatting. After a few months of messaging online, we finally went on our first date. On the 10th of August 2012, something a bit unusual happened. He didn't call or message me all day, and I was so frustrated. I have already planned my revenge, not replying to him at all if he messages me. And at 7 in the evening, I either receive a call or a message, I don't remember, from him saying, "I'm at your house, please come out." And as I got out of the house, I saw him with a huge bouquet of red roses with one white rose in the middle. He stood there, and when I approached him, he said, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I was like, we can give it a try. And he leaned in for a kiss. We've never kissed before, by the way, and I turned my cheek because I wouldn't let him kiss me so easily. And that's how we started dating. The first kiss came a little bit later. So yeah, I'm feeling lucky that I found my partner and soulmate so early in life, which sounds like a dream. And I'm so grateful that our love grows bigger and bigger with each year. So now, as I've told you the story, I'm going for a swim. Hello again. I just want to add a little note on the story I told you previously, because I know it sounds nice and sweet, but I'm not here to sell a perfect, unrealistic fairy tale. We obviously had our challenges, like any other couple. In fact, we broke up 3 months after we started dating and got back together after 4 months. We somehow found our way back to each other, and I could say that this only made our relationship stronger. We grew up together, we learned each other's ways, each other's love language, as I previously mentioned in this vlog. And I want you to know that there is no perfect relationship, there is no perfect couple. There is a lot of work behind a healthy, happy relationship, but it still doesn't have to feel forced and filled with anxiety and fear. Love with the right person should feel natural, and it should give you peace of mind. It's taken years to reach this place in our relationship, and I'm so grateful that our love is only evolving and becoming better with each year. I'm in the lobby right now. We are waiting for the car to pick us up because we are leaving. Unfortunately, this trip has come to an end. I already cannot wait to be back. At the same time, I'm excited to go back home. There are lots of events awaiting, lots of projects for Malini. There's always something to look forward to. To give you a little feedback regarding the hotels we stayed at, I absolutely love Le Sirenuse and Il San Pietro di Positano. If I could compare them, Le Sirenuse had the better breakfast, but I absolutely love the location of Il San Pietro, and that is much more quiet, and it also has a private beach, which is a big plus for me. Both hotels have great service and amazing restaurants. But I told them the story of how we met. What happened on the day that you didn't text me or call me all day long? What was going on in your head?
I was preparing morally, physically.
Why do you need to prepare physically?
You need to prepare your mind.
Was it a hard decision for you to make?
No. It was a hard decision.
You mean it was... What do you mean it was a hard decision?
Not hard decision. The heart decided for me.
And one last question. What do you think is the biggest challenge we overcame in our relationship?
The first one will be moving to London. I dropped out of the university in Romania. 1 year was cancelled for me, and I started over in London from the first year.
Because he finished school first, and I still had 1 year in high school. Then after I graduated, I decided that I want to move to London, continue my studies, and Vlad was studying in Romania, so he followed me. We couldn't stay apart for too long. I think the second one is my health issue I had last year, which I'm not gonna go into detail. Maybe I'll talk about it later when I feel it's the right time. It was a really challenging time for us. I'm so glad that I had you by my side. And I think I know the third one. We both agree on these 3 turning points in our lives. Do you want to tell it?
Yeah, and the last one was last year in April when we lost almost everything. I mean, business-wise. We started over in summer.
From literally scratch. I didn't talk about that on social media at all. Only the closest people knew.
So we were in the middle of selling our business.
The doctorate business.
Yeah, we were at the final stage, and somehow the buyer gave up, cancelled the deal because of some unreasonable claims. But this was not the biggest loss. The biggest loss was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks after, when our main revenue stream was deactivated. I'm not going into details. One of our revenue marketplaces was deactivated. All our funds were frozen.
Literally all the funds were frozen, and we only recovered them in August.
About 4 months after that.
We weren't sure we will be able to recover those money.
But in August it was like a surprise for us, and we got our money back.
And Vlad told me one thing that left me speechless. I absolutely love this mindset. Vlad told me, yeah, I must have lost everything, everything, but I still have my mind, and if I could build all of this from scratch, I'll be able to do it again and again, and how many times I'll have to.
Yeah, there is a saying, after a big loss or big downfall, there comes a big rise and a bigger success.
And probably if we didn't have that experience last year, we wouldn't have been this big today, right?
Yeah, now we are at least 2x bigger than last year. We have multiple revenue streams. We are not dependent just on one of them.
Yeah, that's the story of our lives.
Okay guys, see you. Bye bye.
I really hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media accounts. Love you. Bye bye.